Most deaths worldwide can be attributed to cancer. Studies undertaken recently give some eye-opening insights about foods that have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. Often these include very popular foods, many of which you may have just consumed. Join us as we reveal the top 21 culprits, according to research by the World Health Organization. Number 1. Refined sugars. Refined sugar provides empty calories, lacks any essential nutrients, and can contribute to obesity and inflammation. Just so it can be digested, it deprives the body of vitamins and nutrient. Studies suggest its consumption may elevate cancer risk due to its impact on insulin levels, cell growth, and inflammation pathways. Number 2. Processed meats. Hot dogs, sausages, and bacon often contain harmful additives such as nitrites and nitrates, which are used for preservation and to enhance color. During cooking, these compounds can form nitrosamines, potentially carcinogenic substances linked to cancer development, especially colorectal cancer. High-temperature cooking methods can exacerbate this risk. Number 3. Red meat. High consumption of red meats, such as beef, pork, and lamb, may be associated with an elevated risk of colorectal, stomach, pancreatic, prostate, and possibly breast cancer. Compounds formed during cooking, like HCAs and PAHs, damage DNA and promote inflammation, contributing to cancer development. Number 4. Excessive alcohol consumption. This drastically harms cells, greatly escalating the risk of multiple cancers. It's linked to cancers of the mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, breast, and colon. Nothing wrong with the occasional drink, but choose moderation for a substantially healthier future. Number 5. Salty and pickled foods, particularly those with high levels of salt and certain preservation methods, have been associated with an increased risk of certain types of cancer, primarily stomach cancer. Here's why. High consumption of salt and salty foods can irritate the lining of the stomach and increase inflammation, which might contribute to the development of stomach cancer. Pickled foods, especially those preserved with salt or brine, can contain high levels of salt and potentially harmful compounds like nitrites, which may also contribute to the risk of stomach cancer. Number 6. Charred foods, especially meats. Grilling or charring meats at high temperatures can lead to the formation of harmful compounds like HCAs and PAHs, which have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. To reduce this risk, marinate meat, trim fat, use lean cuts, and include vegetables in your grilling. Number 7. Artificial sweeteners. Some artificial sweeteners have raised concerns about the potential cancer risk, though more research is needed. At number 8. Trans fats. Trans fats can elevate cancer risk by harming cells and causing inflammation. Their connection to breast, prostate, and colorectal cancers is concerning. These harmful fats are often found in fried foods, packaged snacks, and baked goods. Opting for a trans fat-free diet is crucial for health and cancer prevention. Number 9. Processed snacks. These have strong links to cancer due to their high levels of unhealthy fats, sugars, and additives. These snacks contribute to obesity, inflammation, and insulin resistance, all cancer risk factors. Highly processed chips, beef jerky, sugary candies, and packaged baked goods are among the worst culprits. These snacks are associated with colorectal, pancreatic, and stomach cancers. Opting for whole, unprocessed foods can reduce cancer risk and promote better health. At number 10 we have highly processed foods. These are another culprit often linked to cancer due to their high content of unhealthy additives, preservatives, sugars, and trans fats. These factors contribute to inflammation, obesity, and insulin resistance, increasing cancer risk. Processed meats, such as sausages, hot dogs, and bacon, are significant culprits, linked to colorectal cancer. Sugary snacks, like pastries and candies, raise the risk of obesity-related cancers, including breast and endometrial cancer. Better if these types of food can be scratched from your diet. Number 11. Hydrogenated oils. These are oils that have undergone a chemical process called hydrogenation, in which hydrogen is added to liquid oils to turn them into solid fats. Hydrogenated oils are commonly used in processed and packaged foods to improve shelf life, texture, and flavor stability. These oils can be found in baked goods like pastries and cookies, fried foods like French fries and fried chicken, and many types of packaged snacks. Due to the health risks, not just links to cancer, associated with trans fats, many countries and regions have implemented regulations to limit or ban their use in food products. It's recommended to check ingredient labels for the presence of hydrogenated oils or trans fats and choose products with minimal to no trans fat content. Canned foods. These have been associated with potential health risks, including concerns related to cancer, due to a compound called bisphenol A, BPA, which has historically been used in the lining of some cans to prevent corrosion and contamination. BPA can potentially leach into the food or beverage inside the can, particularly when the can is heated. The link between canned foods and cancer is primarily related to BPA's potential to disrupt the endocrine system and act as an endocrine disruptor. BPA can mimic the hormone estrogen and interfere with hormone signaling pathways in the body. This disruption has been associated with various health concerns, including a potential increased risk of certain types of cancer. Primarily breast, prostate and endocrine-related cancers. Look for canned foods labeled BPA-free, which nowadays many are. Number 13. Farmed fish. Intensively farmed fish, including salmon, shrimp, and mussels, have been associated with potential cancer risks due to the accumulation of contaminants like polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs, and heavy metals. These substances find their way into farmed fish through their environment and feed. Prolonged consumption of contaminated fish can elevate cancer risk, with liver, stomach, and colorectal cancers being of particular concern. Opting for sustainably sourced fish can help mitigate exposure to these contaminants, promoting healthier seafood choices for overall well-being. At number 14, we have non-organic produce. Consuming non-organic produce is associated with cancer due to pesticide residues. These chemicals can linger on fruits and vegetables, potentially elevating cancer risk. Prolonged exposure to pesticide residues has been linked to various cancers, including lymphoma, leukemia, breast, prostate, and brain tumors. Opting for organic choices offers a way to minimize exposure to these potentially harmful substances, fostering a healthier approach to nutrition and reducing the potential risks associated with pesticide consumption. Number 15. Microwave popcorn. A staple during many family movie nights, raises cancer concerns due to perfluoroetanoic acid, PFOA, found in bag linings. When heated, PFOA can vaporize and be inhaled, potentially impacting health. Beyond cancer, PFOA exposure has been associated with various health issues. Lung, kidney, bladder cancers, and other malignancies are types often linked to extended PFOA exposure. Exploring alternative popcorn choices or preparing popcorn using safer methods can be a proactive way to mitigate potential risks associated with microwave popcorn consumption. At number 16, we have white flour products. White flour products, because of their refining processes, lack fiber and essential nutrients. They are linked to colorectal cancer primarily. However, there is potential for associations with breast, prostate, stomach, and pancreatic cancers due to their capacity to elevate insulin levels and encourage unhealthy dietary patterns. These connections often arise from diets abundant in processed, low-nutrient foods. Number 17. High dairy consumption. The link between dairy product consumption and cancer risk is complex. Some studies suggest potential associations, but evidence isn't conclusive. High dairy, particularly high-fat dairy, may slightly increase prostate cancer risk due to hormones and saturated fats. Associations with breast, colorectal, ovarian, and bladder cancers are less clear. Dairy offers essential nutrients, and cancer risk from it is relatively small compared to other factors like diet and lifestyle. Moderation and choosing low-fat or non-fat dairy can help mitigate potential risks. Number 18. A high-fat diet. This can be linked to several forms of cancer: colorectal, pancreatic, prostate, and more. Excessive saturated and trans fats can lead to obesity, a known cancer risk. These fats may also affect hormones and inflammation, promoting cancer cell growth. Furthermore, high-fat diets, especially those heavy in red and processed meats, can produce carcinogenic compounds during cooking. Reducing unhealthy fat intake and opting for a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats can help mitigate cancer risk and promote better overall health. Number 19. Excessive caffeine. Consuming high levels of caffeine, particularly from sources like energy drinks, can have adverse health effects with the potential to increase cancer risk. Prolonged excessive caffeine intake can disrupt sleep patterns, negatively impact hormone regulation, and lead to unhealthy lifestyle choices, such as poor dietary habits and increased stress levels. These factors collectively contribute to a higher susceptibility to various cancers, including but not limited to lung, bladder, and digestive system cancers. Number 20. Excessive red wine consumption. Excessive red wine consumption raises cancer risk due to alcohol content, particularly ethanol. Ethanol is a known risk factor for various cancers, including mouth, throat, esophagus, liver, breast, and colon cancers. Metabolism converts alcohol into acetaldehyde, a group 1 carcinogen. Ethanol also generates free radicals and ROS, causing oxidative stress and DNA damage, potentially promoting cancer. Alcohol, including red wine, can disrupt hormone regulation, notably in breast cancer. High alcohol intake can lead to nutrient deficiencies, like folate and B vitamins, further elevating cancer risk. While moderate red wine consumption may offer health benefits, excessive drinking outweighs them. Consume alcohol, including red wine, moderately or follow recommended guidelines to minimize cancer risk. At 21. Fizzy drinks. Consumption of sugary fizzy drinks is linked to certain cancers due to factors like high sugar content, contributing to obesity, a risk factor for colorectal, breast, and pancreatic cancer. Obesity triggers inflammation, elevated insulin levels, promoting cancer. Some fizzy drinks contain caramel coloring with potentially carcinogenic 4-MeI and 2-MeI linked to lung cancer. Acidity can erode enamel, potentially contributing to esophageal cancer. Artificial sweeteners in some drinks have inconclusive links to cancer, needing more research. In summary, sugary fizzy drinks raise cancer risks through obesity and potential carcinogens in caramel coloring. Acidity and artificial sweeteners may also play roles, needing further investigation. Reducing sugary fizzy drink consumption and opting for healthier beverages is advisable to mitigate these potential risks. Being mindful of the foods we consume is a crucial step towards safeguarding our health. By making informed choices and striving for a balanced diet, we can reduce our exposure to these potential cancer-causing culprits. Thank you for joining us in this enlightening exploration of cancer-causing foods. Remember, every choice you make matters. Share this knowledge with your loved ones, and together, let's work towards healthier lives.